there's been a flood here today downstairs, so the electric's off. It was because the roof outside there collected a big puddle, and it all came in downstairs, and it brought the roof down downstairs in the shop, in the dog room parlour. So they've switched off all the electric in the place. So it's been like, I really wanted to have a good play today, with my new guitar. But and I even got my patch leads as well, because everyone steals each other's patch leads. I needed some, so I got some nice ones there. I got Fender ones. Oh no, that's my cheap cable. There we go, the patch cables. So I can get my other pedal working, my super octave, and yeah, a bit of guitar talk now for you. How about this? What I'm going through here is an old WEM, old 70s WEM. Lovely. It's a lovely sound. And you can really crank it, get a nice crunch on it, like when it's driven top end. And it's that creamy sound that people look for in an amp. It's so simple. I like to keep all my gear quite simple. That's the reason why I like the Supro guitar. It's a very simple guitar, basically, and there's not too many bells and whistles and shit on it. Because there's no reverb on this amp, I do have a reverb pedal. I use a T-Rex. It's the sort of pocket version of the. I think it's the Flatmate that that's their top end reverb for T-Rex. I think it's a Swedish company. But most of all, my favourite pedal, I gotta say, I'm letting people into some of my secrets now. Like as far as my gear goes, and how I get certain sounds. Super octave, Boss super octave, and it's great. Depending on what you're driving it through, what other effects you've got on it. It's fantastic. You can kind of key in where the super octave kicks in. It's a fat sound. Basically, whatever note you're playing, it'll when you put the gate. Well, you can gate it as well. So when you hit a certain note, it'll bring in the octave as well. Or like it'll bring 2 steps down as well. So you get that bass under punch. That nice bovine beefiness, just straight there. That's why I like the pedal, it's really good. Just waffling now, aren't I? Because no electric, can't even put any tunes on. I've been cutting things out, just for lovely that, just getting the wall, I like visual stuff. But there was a reason why I making this video. Oh, it's not nice now. It's all cleared up. It was raining earlier, and oh yeah, talking about speaking from source values, core values, if you want to call them that. You want to bring it even closer, or bring source even closer. Nice one. What was I saying? If you want to, get closer to the source, check has anyone thought of this? This is one of Source's questions that it kind of channels through me a few times, when you get one too many times and it's like, Source wants me to say this type of thing. So, question, listen people, like they're making all those buildings that you can live on Mars with, live on Mars with, they're all suction packed, a bit like Centre Parks, but it's all vacuum packed and its own atmosphere and shit like that on Mars, yeah. And they've got the technology to actually, if they could get to Mars, they could do that, yeah. Actually make cities and stuff all under a dome. Why don't they do that then in places which are inhospitable on Earth, like like the equator and the Sahara, for instance? I mean, this is what I mean. I mean, there's like quite a lot of empty space there. You know what I mean? And if they can like make these like undercover cities, as in like under a bubble where there's its own ecosystem and shit like that, where people can live. Why can't they do this closer to home, to make space for this overpopulated world? Why? Why do we have to fucking go to Mars? I mean, it's true though, isn't it? If people think about it. It's just ridiculous. The distance. I'll leave it there for now. And oh yeah, it's all SY. It's all symbolic. Right, people? So don't get too hung up on yourselves. It's all symbolic. Okay,